Hola amigos and welcome to Dia Tres of our 10 do-nows prior to the 7th grade midterm assessment. Today we're actually going to double up. We're going to do Dia Tres y Dia Cuatro because both of them are quick activities and I think that you will find them on the easier side. So Dia Tres is focusing on AR verbs. On your sheet at the top it should say Dia Tres with topic. You are writing in AR verbs and fill in the blank with the appropriate form of the verb in Spanish. So first off, let's talk about the endings for AR verbs. Think of how we can remember them easily. So we have our fun little Senor Willie song, O as amos an, otra vez, o as amos an, otra vez. So if I were you, a good idea is just to write those endings right on there as a reminder right in front of you. So our song has O, us, amos, an. It's missing ice. So you want to make sure you include that as well. And remember that the A has an accent mark above it. So this activity, you have to conjugate a verb, but you also have to know your vocabulary. So our first one, we have to know the verb to teach. So we have las maestras siempre blank matemáticas en la clase. So hopefully you remember that the verb to teach is enseñar. So now we have to conjugate it in the appropriate form. Over here, las maestras, we know are teachers. Even if you didn't know what that word is, you can see that it's plural because it's las and ends with an S. And that's going to take the eos as form. So if we take off the AR ending here, add the AN, that will give us enseñan. Las maestras siempre enseñan matemáticas en la clase. Número 2. Yo a las 7:30 de la noche. So over here it asks for to eat or have dinner. We are not using comer because the title of this section is AR verbs. So you have to think, what AR verb do I know means to eat or also to have dinner or to eat dinner? So that verb is cenar. So to put in the yo form, we take off the AR ending, add an O, and have ceno. Yo ceno a las 7:30 de la noche. Número 3, we have Manuel, Rosa y yo, las reglas, los bolígrafos y los diccionarios en la clase de inglés. We have 3 people, Manuel, Rosa, y yo means and I. So as soon as you're included in the mix with one or more people, that becomes a we. So we're going to be looking for the nosotros form here. But first, the verb we're using to use is a cognate. Looks similar, sounds similar, means the same thing in English, so usar. Take off the ending for AR, add the nosotros ending, which is amos, and we have usamos. Manuel, Rosa y yo usamos las reglas, los bolígrafos y los diccionarios en la clase de inglés. Moving on to número 4. We have blank, to play, to la guitarra de vez en cuando. Remember that here we have an instrument, la guitarra, so the verb we're looking for is not jugar, it is tocar. So we need tocar in the to form. Take off the AR ending, add the to form ending, and we have tocas. ¿Tocas tú la guitarra de vez en cuando? Next up, número 5. Al perro le gusta por todo el día. So we need the verb to rest, which is descansar. Now, over here, the subject of our sentence is el perro, so the dog. But over here we have le gusta, so think for a second. What happens to the verb that immediately comes after gusta? Yes, it stays in the infinitive. So, al perro le gusta descansar por todo el día. So we have to be able to recognize that when we see it. Even though we conjugated the first 4, number 5 stays in its infinitive form because it is the verb that immediately follows the verb gustar. On to Dia Cuatro. So we'll be talking about vocabulario from Unidad 2, Etapa 2. For Dia Cuatro, you can just write in here vocabulario, copy this right off from Unidad 2, Etapa 2. It says choose the word that doesn't fit. So we have a grouping of words and one of them just doesn't belong. So número uno, la novela, la revista, la comida, el poema, el periódico. So hopefully you notice that all of these, or I should say 4 out of 5 of these, pertain to some kind of literature. La novela, la revista, el poema y el periódico are all types of literature. La comida, food, is not. So that is the word that does not fit. Número dos, we have primero, entonces, pájaro, después, por fin. So looking through those, all of those are sequential words. So first, then, after, finally. But pájaro is not a sequential word, it means bird. So that is the word that does not fit. Número tres, siempre, de vez en cuando, poco, fuerte, rara vez. Again, 4 out of the 5 of those are words that are adverbs of frequency, so always, sometimes, a little bit, rarely. Fuerte is a nice adjective that means strong, so that does not fit in there. Número cuatro, delgado, negro, gordo, bonito, perro. So here, 4 out of 5 of our words are adjectives. Delgado means thin, negro is the color black, gordo is chubby, bonito is beautiful, perro, P-E-R-O, means butt, B-U-T in English. So that is not an adjective, so that does not fit. Número 5, la regla, la bebida, el pupitre, el escritorio, la pizarra. All of these down here, or I should say 4 out of 5 of these down here, are words that can be found in the classroom, objects that are in a classroom. A ruler, a desk, a teacher's desk, the whiteboard. But bebida means drink, so that does not fit in there. How you doing? I hope you did a good job on both Día 3 y Día 4. Hasta luego!